Well, I'm going to be teaching you how to use Lightroom to edit your picture. Just this to to this. Look at the changes. Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Omo the Edo Chick. If you are new here, this is the babe. So you're welcome. Please don't forget to click on the subscribe button, and also don't forget to leave a comment so that I can welcome you to my channel. And today, let me just dive right in. Well, I'm going to be teaching you how to use Lightroom to edit your pictures. Just simple tips of how to take your pictures from this to to this. Look at the changes. Look at how it swiftly. Let me not fall down. Look how it swiftly changed. So I want to teach you how to make your. It's very simple. With Lightroom, you can do all this. It is very, very simple. So you have to have your phone with you. You have to download the app. Once you download the app, let's get right into the editing. So before we get right into it, I want you to know that when taking pictures, there are like 3 things you should consider, like your background, the angle, and what else again? Background, angle, just that. So when you take a picture in a nice environment, make sure the background is nice, make sure the angle is also nice. You're not looking too short or too tall or one kind. So that's being said, that so let's just get to know how to use the Lightroom app. So I'm sorry, you have to tilt your phone now because I wanted to record it in a portrait way so that you understand it. Since our phone are the one we're going to be using, our phone and it is portrait, so that's why I made it this way. So just have to tilt your phone to this part. So after downloading the app, the Lightroom app, your next step is to focus on this is what, after you sign up and everything, it will bring out the thing to sign up. I already have the app, that's why it's not showing it to me. So when it comes to this part, after you sign up, the next thing is this library. This is what you need to focus on, the library. So to add pictures, you are going to click on that blue thing, where the arrow, so it will show you camera roll or file. So you click on camera roll because that's where your cameras are. I don't snap picture for this life. So I have plenty pictures, so you click on them. I'm trying to pick the select a picture that we will use that will be perfect. So I chose this picture. As you can see, look at how dark it is. So I'm going to be showing you the icons. Let's get familiar with this icon bar here. So this is masking. This masking and healing that has the blue star is for premium subscription, so you don't need to focus on that. So we go to crop. This crop is to crop out your picture, to crop it or to rotate, flip it and all that. Then we'll go to your presets. Presets is it is called, like, what will I define it? Presets are like the already made editing that Lightroom has. You don't need to stress yourself to edit from the scratch. Look at the different presets. There is natural, bright, high contrast, detail, vivid, etc. Different kind of presets that Lightroom already has. If you don't want to edit, you can pick them. Those days when I do not know how to edit from the scratch, I just used to pick any of these presets. Those are old styles. So that's why I want to teach you the new style. Look at the presets they have on the app has. So different presets that are already on the app. That is what the preset is for. So this auto is just like, when you're using an iPhone, it has auto too. It just makes your picture bright. So that's what this one too is for, auto. So there's this arrow. I'm going to show you. It can undo. So I already undo this thing. And this other one is to save your picture. You will see export to camera roll. That's where you click and it will show you this photo was successfully exported. That's how you save it. So still focusing on this icon below, I'm moving on to light. Light is the one that we need to be concerned about. Light and color. So there's exposure, there's contrast, there's shadow, there's highlights and all in the lights. icon, when you click on the light icon. So I'm going to be showing how to use the light icon. Now as you can see, the picture is dark, so I'm using the exposure. Exposure will bring much more brightness to it, to your picture. Then contrast will make it, let the picture be balanced. Then also this shadow is, it helps to, I noticed that it helps to bring light to your face. Like if you use the shadow, let me show you now, it will bring light, the dark area of your face, it will bring the light to be focused on your face. Also highlight too is to make your picture bright. So you just know how you will do it, measure it, so that it won't be too much and it won't be too bright. It will just be moderate. So that is the things that those are the tabs, or what would I call it, that you need to focus on: exposure, contrast, highlight, and shadow on the light icon. Those are the things. So we have brightened the picture. So we are going to move to color. When you get to color, this is what you will see. You see this, the temp, tint, vibrance, saturation. Then you can see B and W, grading and mix. So we are going to tap on mix. So this color mix, it is for, what will I say, it's so the color mix helps to pop out the particular colors that are on your photo, that are in the photo. So as you can see, we have blue, green, and white and black in this photo. So I want to make those colors pop out. So these are the colors that we have here. We have red, orange, yellow, blue. So I'm using the blue. When you tap on blue, you increase the saturation and decrease the luminance a little, so that the color will pop out. So you can see, and when you touch hue of the blue, it will change the color. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right though. It's HUE, so may I pronounce it as hue. So it changes the color to the color that are nearest to it. Like blue now, it will change it down the color sharp, but what we need to focus on is the saturation and luminance of blue. So I'm adjusting it now. That's what you do. If you notice that, okay, the color of the clothes you're wearing is red, you use red to make it, more prominent. You get? So that is it. And there's one tip I want to show you on using the yellow. Anytime you have a white and black background, like white, there's something that you do to make your picture more, like much more clearer, like make the picture look, the whiteness of the picture to be brighter. I don't know if you get me, Sha. There's something like that, Sha. That's the style I use in my picture when it comes to the yellow parts. Instead of increasing the saturation of the yellow, I will decrease it and also decrease the luminance. That's what I do. When I tap this yellow now, I will increase it and I will decrease this saturation and decrease the luminance. You see how brightened the thing will be. But if you are wearing a yellow cloth and you try that, it will make your yellow not to come out. The yellow will not pop out. So I only do this when I'm not wearing yellow. Look at now, I've decreased the saturation and decrease the luminance, so it's making the white, look at, if I increase it now, look at it, will be looking more yellowish. The picture will be looking yellowish now. Look at it. So when I decrease the luminance and decrease the saturation, it completely wipes off every traces of yellow and makes the picture much brighter and whiter. So this is one of the ways you can make your pictures to be beautiful. Look at now, look at how dark it was before and look at how it is now. So this orange part is for your skin, because we are dark, so you need to make your skin pop. So you will increase the saturation and increase the luminance instead of decreasing the luminance. If you decrease it, you see it will make you much darker, but when you increase the luminance, it makes your skin to be balanced. Just increase the saturation of orange and increase the luminance a bit, then your color will pop out. Your original normal color will pop out. Instead of you looking darker in picture, you will still maintain your fair tone or something like that. Then I will just use a little bit, increase the red a little. So that's what you need the color mix for. So let's assume you are wearing a purple dress. That purple color in the color mix is what you use to make it pop. If you are wearing pink, that's what you use to. So after you are done with that, you come back to the normal color where you see this saturation, vibrance, tint, and temp. You increase the saturation just to make your the picture much more beautiful. I just do it a little, not too much, the vibrance a little. You don't really need to use the tint or the temp. So we're going to go to the next icon, which is effects. They have different effects. The texture of your picture, I don't use the effect at all. Clarity, if you want your picture to look much sharper, this vigilant, what do they call it? When you try it, you see what it does. That's what the effect is for. So this optics is to remove the chromatic aberration and enable lens correction. It makes your picture much more closer. Like, see now, when I tapped it, it made the picture closer to the camera. I don't know if you get it, but it makes it much more closer. Like, it just zooms in the picture, so you can see the before and the after with just using the light and color. Look at what we were able to achieve using the light and color icon of the Lightroom. Look at before and after. So we are going to try another picture to edit. So I want to show you how to, make if you are taking a picture that the sky is obviously there, I want to show you how to make your sky really, really blue in the picture. Sometimes you see some pictures and you say, oh, this sky is very blue, is editing. So let's go. So you click on the light to adjust the exposure to make it brighter. This picture is already bright a little, so I did not really need to do much, add much more brightness to it. So everything, I just adjusted it little by little, you understand? So that's the highlight, the shadow, just a little. So then I'll click on the color as usual, go to mix, then I tap on green because I'm wearing green. I wanted the green to be vibrant, so increase the saturation of the green. Any color of clothes that you think you're wearing, just increase it. Like, you get anything, like any color, just use it. So I increase the orange for my skin, I increase it like I explained earlier. I clicked on orange, then blue a little, this Tokyo's Jerry, then the blue. So you see what will happen when I increase the blue. Look at the sky. Then when you are doing this for the sky, you decrease the luminance. Look at, as we decrease the luminance, look at how blue the sky gets. Yes, so you don't do it too much so that it won't be so obvious that, oh, you edited the sky. Just a little that will bring out the color. You get, not too much, just the luminance a little, then the saturation of the blue just a little. Look at how the sky is looking really blue and really fine, you get. So that's how you do it for when the sky is really obvious in your picture, like the color of the sky is popping already. You just use the blue to make your sky look deeper. So we use that yellow, something that I said earlier. The yellow, decrease the saturation, decrease the luminance. Look at how it has made the picture much more brighter. Look at how it has made the picture brighter. So I increased the vibrance a little. I went back to color, increase the vibrance a little. See this tint, this is what the tint is for. So I do really use it because I feel like the tint will mess up the editing I've done. So I only use that saturation and vibrance. So I went back to the light because I noticed that the color and the brightness was a little bit on the dull side, so I brightened it up a little. Look at the before and look at the after. Look at what we did. Look at it, just using the light and color. It's just simple, you don't need to do too much, you get, just how to tweak everything. Okay, I'm also going to teach you something. Like, when you are done with editing and you want to, as you are done with one picture, instead of you starting afresh with another picture, I'm going to show you how you copy the editing that you have done on one particular picture and you paste it on the other one that you need to, on the other pictures. You have snapped plenty pictures. Now you have selected like 5 pictures. These are the pictures I want to edit. You edit one. So when you edit one, instead of you starting afresh on the next one, you just have to copy the editing on the one you've edited and paste on the rest of the pictures. So let's get it. So this one is another picture. So let's just assume that this is the editing that you have done. You want to copy it. You go to this arrow, this three lines here that I'm pointing to. You go to this three line. When you click on it, it will show you copy setting. After all this, the thing will tick it by itself. You don't need to click, you just click on that arrow, then you go to the picture, like this picture, you click on that third thing too, then you click paste. I hope you understand. And then it automatically changes, like the editing comes to it automatically. So that's how you do to the rest. You copy and paste from the so that's how you would do it for everything. And one thing I want to say is that if you have edited on one picture, like imagine you using this picture that I'm wearing Ankara, you edited on it, you copy it, and you now snap another picture, another place. So you now say you want to use the editing and you copy and paste it on that one, it might not be the same thing, because of the presets are different, the background is different, so it will just look somehow. So you have to, anytime you take a fresh new picture in another background, just edit it like you're afresh, like you are editing, and increase for the selected colors in that particular picture. Don't just copy from a previous picture that you wore on that clothes and you just put it on this new one. Because I see people do it on Instagram that, okay, because of they want the particular preset, I feel like it won't match, it won't just go, because of, oh, you are wearing yellow in picture A and you have edited it in picture B, you are wearing red, you now carry the preset, the editing of picture A to the other one, it won't match, it won't go at all. So I would just advise you that anytime you wear a different outfit and you take picture in another different location, edit the picture, like start afresh with one and edit it, then you can copy and paste on the rest of the pictures of the same outfit too. Not that you use the previous editing of another clothes that you wore and you paste it on this new one. I don't know if you are getting, Sha. If you don't understand, let me know in the comment section. I hope you've learned one or two things from this video, and I know if you have any more questions, just leave it in the comment below. I'm going to answer your questions. If you feel like you need to know more about it, I'm going to answer your questions, so don't hesitate to ask them. So see you next time. Goodbye. I hope you subscribe. I hope you subscribe. Okay, bye.